Hey, what's going on, hustlers? Live Machine here. And as the title suggested, it is so easy, guys. You can be doing 10,000 plus a month focusing on health and household items. It's not hard. We're going to get right into it. Just remember, if you happen to be gated or anything like that, pay attention to the links in the description. We've got help for you. So let's get right into it. Okay, so in this example, we're looking at some Listerine. And remember, guys, you're always looking for replenishables. This is the type of product that's going to be a replenish. People use mouthwash. There's nothing to really think about. There's not a whole lot of consideration. There's no buyer's remorse. This is just something that people with, a general level of hygiene, they're going to use every day and then come back and get more. And they ain't got time. That's what you want when you're talking about replens. Now, if you're gated in this category, we got videos about that. Contact me. It's not a big deal to get you ungated. It really isn't. But my point is this. This is how I'm making the decision to source this product. Okay. Now you can see I actually sourced that product from Target, along with a couple of others that I wanted to try. But here it is, $5.69 each. I have to pay a little bit of tax with that. Now, what you'll notice, well, here, let me just show you. You can see it came in this Target box right here. I bought 3 of them. They came kind of, in order to protect it, all I'm going to do is take it out, and you'll see, in order to keep it from spilling all over the place, all they did was put a piece of tape on it. You know what? I'll leave that on there. Some people would be afraid to do that. Oh, what if the customer sees it? Target. Customer ain't got time for that. Brush his teeth, rinse, gone. I'll leave that on there just like that. I may not even polybag this. I might just throw it in there just like this. I may polybag it. It just depends on how I feel. Don't make this complicated, guys. Everybody want to make this complicated. It's really not that serious, okay? Then all you got to do, you can see where I'm actually getting ready to send the product in today. I'm using Inventory Lab. This is what it looks like when you go to list a product in Inventory Lab. I don't need a reminder, but here's what I love about Inventory Lab. They're forcing me to think about how much I'm going to make on this product as I'm listing it, as I'm creating and getting ready to ship the product in. They're saying, hey, if you sell it for $13.34 and you paid $6.03, because I got to pay tax, this is what you're going to make, $1.54. Replens are not sexy. A lot of times you don't make a whole lot of money. The issue, the idea is to keep a product regularly making you money. And if you can make 25, you could round this up to 26%. You're doing pretty good, okay, in today's market. Expiration date. I want to take a quick look here. Yeah, there's an expiration date on there. See, this is the type of stuff you're not going to get in Seller Central. Okay? Seller Central does not allow you to put the expiration date. You're going to need that expiration date at some point, possibly, if a decision needs to be made. You see what I'm saying? How long can I keep this product out there? Is it getting ready to expire soon? These are things you need to know. Where did you buy it from? You can see, and I put that in the wrong spot. That should be, what is that? We'll just put that like that. See, and here, when did we purchase the item? Okay. I'll just go ahead and put a couple of days before this. It doesn't take that long. I bought it, but this is something that you need to know. When did you buy the product? I'll say I probably got it on Saturday. I think that's when I purchased it. Now, you know, if you're going to use a repricer, which I do, what is your max price? You can have that automated. Okay. Now, how would I come up with my max price? I'm going to come over here. I'm looking at my keeper chart. If I hover over boy, this was crazy, boy. Back, it went as high as $44.70. This is the part that people don't understand. Okay, now you can see Amazon had it in stock at this point. These squares are merchant fulfilled, but you're not seeing the shipping that's probably included with that. These triangles are FBA. So right now it's a suppressed buy box. So you know the price is a little on the higher side. You only got 2 people. $13.34 is what it's going for. I probably would say $13.99 is the highest price. And boom, all I would do is add that to the batch. Okay. Okay, hustlers, pay attention and watch how this happens. It is so easy, very, very doable. Okay. So watch what happens here. So remember, this is the product that we were looking at. Okay. This is the Listerine. Now you'll notice today is May the 3rd. The video was shot on April the 21st. Okay. So you can figure out how long that was. Matter of fact, we'll look at the calendar, but just understand today is May the 3rd. Now watch what happens. Okay. Number 1, we sent the products in, and watch this. So here you can see when we come inside of my Seller Central account, you can see that we had 3 bottles, remember? 1 bottle sold 3 days ago, 2 bottles sold 3 days ago, 1 bottle sold 4 days ago. And this is the amount that is sold for. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go inside my inventory lab, okay? And what we're going to look at is, what can you see there? See, this is what's great about Inventory Lab. It reconciles, and then it'll show you data that you need. This is what it sold for. This is what we paid for it with tax. This is what the profit was. And this is what the return on investment. Now, just in the name of complete transparency, this does not include the whatever I might have paid like 30 cents to get it into the warehouse. So that would bring your profit down to say $1. So just remember, a lot of times when it comes to products like this, health and beauty, that kind of stuff, you don't get the biggest margins, but you can get products that definitely you can replenish. And on that note, let's look at something here. Let's look at something. If we come inside of my Seller Central account, again, you can see this is May the 3rd. And like today, we've had not much. We've had 7 sales so far. But if you look at my running 30-day total, we're up to 12,000. If you follow this channel, we started out making improvements, thinking more like a manager, acting on those thoughts, letting those thoughts become habits, letting those habits bring about results. And what kind of results are we talking about? Okay. You may not think 20% is all that great, but if you were doing something like $12,172 in sales, and you could figure out a way to get 20% on that, ask yourself this question. Would an extra $2,434 make a difference in your life? Now you got to think a little bit. If I'm showing you, hey, this is how you bring in $12,000 a month. Now you bring it in. It's up to you. You got the smarts. Some of you guys are smarter than me. In fact, a lot of you are smarter than me. So quit thinking what you can't do. I'm showing you how to do it. If these margins aren't good enough for you, then you make the adjustments. You figure out how to get a better return. You figure out how to tweak the types of products, the product selection. You can use your head. I don't have to hold your hand and tell you every little thing. But here's what I'm showing you. I'm showing you that you can get working a regular job like I do. You can be bringing in these kind of numbers, and I'm going to tell you this makes a difference. Now we hop back over into Inventory Lab, And watch this. I'm gonna open this up a bit so you guys can see. If you come, this is why I love Inventory Lab, guys. We got videos on that. You need to learn this software so that you could run your business. We've got a recurring theme here. Think like a manager. You need the software that's going to allow you to do that. The software that's going to put the information in front of you. Seller Central is not here to help you run your business. They're here to help you get products on their platform so that they sell. It's your business to make sure you're running it like a manager. You see my numbers, guys. The numbers aren't lying. You start acting like a manager, you're going to get the results. Now watch this. If I come in and I go to closed batches and I take that ASIN from the Listerine, I can see when I sent that in. I sent that in the day I made the video, which was the 21st. And we sold those, what, 3-4 days ago. So you're talking from the 21st to 1, 2, 3, 4. So about a week it took from the time we sent those in to when they sold. Okay, this is all you need to do, guys. It is not hard. So, guys, it's not that serious. I hope that helps. If you want to do this business, if you want to make the money, it's out there. You got to do the work, but it's nothing difficult, guys. There's nothing hard about this. The hardest part is being consistent, okay? Because you know my rules. If not, watch my other videos. There are certain things you have to do. And one of the most important things is when you do find a good replen, you have to keep it in stock. You cannot afford one day, not one day of being out of stock. What does that mean? That means you got to be thinking like a manager, okay? Not just a hustler. Hustling ain't good enough. You could be hustling backwards, okay? So you got to be thinking like a manager. And one of the jobs of a manager is making sure that the inventory that's selling is always available. You do that right there, and it's going to be a game changer. This is how I've been able to consistently get up to, 5 figures every month. Guys, we got all types of tools for you. We've got the newbie cheat sheet. We've got the beginner's sourcing guide. Just so much right down in the description. We've got videos, the 7 steps to selecting a product that sells. We've got videos on Inventory Lab. We've got videos on tactical arbitrage, which is incidentally what I used to source this product. If you're new and you want ungated leads, there's a link in the description. Very, very affordable. Not even $2 a day, and you could have ungated leads. So you don't have to be frustrated as you build up, because that's what this is all about, guys. Building, putting in the work to gain momentum. It will come. I promise you. I'll be here to help you along the way. Text the words working class hustler to the number on the screen if you have any questions. Cost you nothing, and I'll help you in any way that I can. All right, guys. Later.